Good morning. It is morning, or good day, or whatever. This is Grandma Tere here, and today we are going to make brown bread in a can. Now, my mother was craving some brown bread in a can, which out here in the desert, you can't just go to the grocery store and pick up a can with brown bread. But I can make it. There's a lot of different thoughts about this. The first batch that I tried out, I made in a coffee can, and it was pretty big rounds. It was kind of big, especially if you're used to the small cans and slicing up those little discs. So I looked in a lot of different places to figure out what to do, and now we will have brown bread in a can, small cans, that you just use like an empty can from, I think I have an empty can from coconut milk and one from something else, beans, I don't know. But you just use, cans, wash them out real good, and then you can steam brown bread in them. So, without further ado, we'll get to cooking. All right, so we're going to start out by putting half a cup of rye flour, half a cup of regular flour. Now, you could probably make this gluten-free with Bob Mills, but I'm not doing that today. Half a cup of cornmeal as finely ground as you can find it. Then I have mixed in here half a teaspoon each of salt, allspice, baking powder, baking soda. Boop. All right, so I'm going to stir this around in here. Mix it together. Okay. I'm going to throw the raisins in here. Half a cup of raisins. Now, in here, I have a cup of buttermilk, to which I am going to add a half a cup of molasses. You can use any kind of molasses you want, really. I think I have Grandma's, which is fitting. So, get that molasses all in there. I didn't use my little trick. And this is optional, a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to mix this around. And I'm really going to use my whisk, because it'll get it all mixed together a little bit quicker, so I'm not standing here all day. I'm going to pour this right in here. And I'm going to mix this together with the spoon. I did not pull out the Big Guns mixer. And then I'll bring the cans over, but we'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, I have a pumpkin can and a coconut milk can. So you have to grease these cans to get them ready. I just use some of that baker's spray because unlike the coffee can, it's really hard to butter grease these. But if you can figure out how to do it, more power to you. So now I'm going to put some foil over the top of both of these, and I have my canner all ready for the water. I'm not going to pressure cook this. I'm going to put it into the pan, sit it on the holder for at the bottom of the cooker. There's a little can holder, jar holder. I don't remember what the heck you call it. Anyway, you set it on there. Make sure that the water isn't any more than a third of the way up. And you're going to steam it for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And so I'll be back after 2 hours and 15 minutes. We'll be back. I forgot to say that you turn the heat down to low. You're not boiling it for 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's like a little steam bath. So you turn it down to low. I prepped it with hot water. So it'll be all ready to go, and you will see the beautiful steamed brown bread momentarily. And here we are, back again. So as you can see, it's in the can here, all cooked. And then I am going to, whoopsie, turn it out. Now, the last time I made this in the coffee can, I had to cut the bottom because I cooked it in a Jack Daniel's coffee can. It had a lip, and I couldn't get the stuff to come out. So I had to take a can opener to the bottom. You know, like when you have cranberry sauce that you can't get out of the can. I'm not really a big canned cranberry sauce person, but there you go. So this is the beautiful brown bread in a can. Don't have my button pusher here today. So that will be the end of this show for today. But the next show is going to be New England clam chowder with my fabulous niece, Kristen. So until next time, this is Grandma Tere signing out.